So confusion then has to become clarity. So let's just step inside my complicated mind and how I made all of this made sense, at least for now. And I'm creating this video more so for myself when I get lost next time. So yesterday we tried to get inside all the laws and principles of the universe so that we could try and put them together in some sort of universal sense. Then we created this list on what everyone tells us that we should be based on our birth date, our human design, our anagrams and all that kind of stuff. Then I had to list it with everything that I'd learned, studied, thought I needed to know or became certified in so I could make sense of that. And because that was so much information that even though I'd already heard it all before, I had to marinate on that overnight. Now my brain needs to make sense of it all. So I used all that information from yesterday and created some post-it notes where I could summarize all the different things that I believe were true for me out of everything that I was reading. And at first I thought it'd be difficult because I'm one of those people that believes in all the different sides of the story and all the different ways that we can look at things. But it's interesting when you put all of those things into one document and you read them and look at them all. Some of them you resonate and connect to a lot more than you will with others. And if your brain or your thoughts are trying to overrule that, just see what your body's telling you and it will tell you which ones it believes in. So out of everything that I read, I came up with 8 different patterns that I see across all those different beliefs that I could feel as if they were true for me. And then I went through all the parts about myself, the things of who I was, what I was here to do, what things I'm meant to master in this lifetime, and I did a list of all of those as well. And then because of those decisions, well then which of those skills and which of those things that I've learned do I need to hold on to or bring forward into where I'm going next? I told you it was complicated, don't worry, we're still going. And then because of that, you can then decide what things you want to move forward with. But because I'd now made these decisions, now I had to align them with the things that I do and how I express it and how I'm putting everything out there in the outside world. So then I had to relate it back to my myth, which is then linked to my foundation, which is then linked to the things that I offer. And the complexity of all of these different levels of things that I just went through is not something that other people are going to understand or are meant to. It's something where my brain and the way that I operate can now move forward because I now have these pieces in place that become these foundations that I can grow onto. So the way that I've created everything that I have seems, and it is, extremely complicated and complex, but it's based on things that I deem or feel to be true for me whilst I'm existing where I'm at right now. And because of that, now I feel complete. Now I can move forward into the things that I need to finish and the things that I'm working on to allow me to get past that place of stuckness of where I was. And I'm sure that there'll be more confusion around the corner, but now at least this time I've documented it. So hopefully I can bring myself back into balance and back into a place that makes sense for me right now, at least.